Welcome everyone. In this video, I'll be teaching how to multiply surds. Multiplication of surd. I have 3 questions on the board. It says, simplify the following. Root 12 times root 3, root 30 times root 5, root 15 times root 12. Before you can simplify any of these questions, there is something I want you to take note of. A multiplication of surds, you have to take note that if you have something like a root b times c root d, what is outside the root will multiply what is outside the root. What is under the square root sign will multiply what is under the square root sign. So, to simplify this, we have a times a will give you a times c will give you ac. Root b times d will give you bd. What is outside the square root sign will multiply what is outside the square root sign, while what is under the square root sign will multiply what is under the square root sign. With this, we can now continue. Root 12 times root 3. If you look at 12, we can simplify 12. You have 2 options. Either you simplify before you multiply, or you multiply and then simplify. Whichever method you use, you will still arrive at the right answer. But the best approach is always simplify before you multiply. Now, I can simplify 12 before I start the multiplication. Twelve will give me 4 times 3 times root 3. Now, going further, I will have 2 root 3 times root 3. Going further, we'll have 2 root 3 times root 3 will give you root 9. But 9 is a perfect square. So, it becomes 2 times 3, and that will give you 6 as final answer. Square root of 9 gives 3. So 2 times 3 will give you 6. Going to the second question. Root 30 times root 5. You cannot simplify 30. Rather, do the multiplication first. If you're having any problem with simplification of surd, I will advise you to look for the video on simplification of surd. That will help you to know how to simplify surd. Now, 30 times 5 will give you root 150. Now, we are going to simplify 150. Of course, you need to look for factors of 150. Make sure any combination you choose, there should be a perfect square, not only a perfect square, but the highest perfect square possible. Now, for 150, we have 6 times 25. That's the best combination that can simplify root 150. 25 is a perfect square, so that's is the highest perfect square you can get among the factors of 150. Going further, we'll have square root of 25 will give us 5 root 6 as the final answer. To the third one, we'll have root 15 times root 12. We cannot simplify 15 any further, but we can simplify 12. And that gives us root 15 times root 4 times 3. It will give us root 15 times 2 root 3. Square root of 4 gives 2. At this point, we are going to do the multiplication. We will have 2 root 15 times 3 will give us 45. This cannot be our final answer because 45 is big. We can still simplify 45. Choosing the right combination for 45, we'll have 9 times 5. 9 is a perfect square. It comes out as 2 times 3 root 5. And finally, we have 6 root 5 as our final answer. In this video, we have seen that for you to multiply two surds, what is outside the root will multiply themselves, and the numbers under the root will multiply themselves. We also saw that if it is possible to simplify a number before the actual multiplication, you have to do that. But if you cannot simplify before the multiplication, you can go ahead and do the multiplication. But after the multiplication, you simplify the result. We saw it in the second question, where after multiplying 30 and 5, we got 150. We simplified 150 and we got 5 root 6. We also saw it here in the last question. Even after the initial simplification of root 12, we still got 2 root 45, and 45 is still big. We went down further to simplify 45, and we got 6 root 5 as our final answer. If you want more information about simplification of surd, look for the video on simplification of surd and know more about it. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.